Hello, hello, Capricorn. What is goody? How are you feeling, my love? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Strong Warrior. How are you feeling? Yes, we're about to get this reading. You and Virgo was neck to neck, but you know Virgo, she can't let nobody. Excuse me, she can't let nobody be her in any kind of way. So it's like I have to do her first and get you next time, Capricorn. Uh, these cards has a lot of energy in it for you, Capricorn. So let's see what's going on. Got the King of Coins here, someone who's a mentor of some sort, pretty much knows what they're doing as far as getting their empire. Someone who's a bit of a mogul. Hierophant here, nice Taurus energy, being able to teach and learn. Okay, seems like you're stepping into your power, Capricorn. All right, accepting the reality of the situation with the Ten of Swords here. Excuse me. All right, so obviously there's a spiritual lesson for you to learn here. The central energy of the Hierophant. Uh, Spirit is asking you to balance yourself out on a human level and on a spiritual level. Okay, it's allowing you to learn and to teach. Is definitely a five, definitely a five here, because this is that middle passage, that middle ground to reevaluate where you've been and where you're going and where you are now. This hopped out for you too as well, Capricorn. We got the Emperor card here. The Emperor is all about structure, okay? All about security. He knows what he's doing. King of all kings, Emperor energy. It's funny that Capricorn had the Empress in reverse though, but Virgo, I mean, excuse me, Virgo had the Empress. Oh my God. So there's kind of like this backwards energy happening here. Another major arcana on the board. Spirit is in the building indefinitely. Emperor Capricorn, you may be going through a situation in which you feel like there's like some kind of loss of control here. Okay. And for that, you're probably feeling a little out of place, being that the Emperor is all about structure. You know what I mean? There's tact here. There's focus, there's understanding, there's knowing, and for you to feel like there's a loss in control, you're probably not feeling like yourself at the moment, Capricorn. Okay, we got the Judgment in reverse. Okay, there's a jump to conclusions, or somebody's abusing their power. Again, oh my God, it's like the same thing with Virgo. These three major arcanas right here. Like, I don't know if everyone is going through a spiritual journey, but I would not be surprised. I feel like the world is waking up in some sense. In Capricorn, you are no different. Okay, there's a balancing energy here. It's so funny. It's so funny how Virgo had the Queen of Coins and Capricorn has the King of Coins. Okay, I feel like there's something with the earth signs uh going through an awakening right now. Crazy major arcanas on the board. Structure, loss in control, and like abuse of power or jump to conclusions. You may be feeling like this is happening to you specifically, like you're being targeted, and you could be right about that. You know what I mean? Because the situation that we all go through, especially what you're going through right now, whatever it is, Capricorn, it is for you. Okay, it's not happening to you, but it's happening for you. With the Seven of Swords here, it's like you're running away from a difficult situation as opposed to facing it. Okay, I was gonna say it could be dealing with an air sign, and look at what comes up. Queen of Swords energy. Probably dealing with an air sign. Um, Probably got some air in your chart, or you're probably running away from communication, some kind of form of communication, some kind of threshold you're trying to avoid. The Queen of Swords uses her wisdom of the past, okay? So it's asking you to use the wisdom of your past to deal with a situation that you're running from, because ultimately you're going to have to face that situation. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And because it's a sword situation, it's because it has to do with communication, has to do with information. It's inevitable. So there's no point of you running away. We understand that you want to run away from this situation, or you don't want to face it right now, but the spirit is letting me know that the Queen of Swords is she has like it has to be communicated. She has to get her point across. She has to get it out her chest. Yep. Ways to evolve. So it's like the Seven of Swords in reverse. Once you get out of this energy of trying to run away from a situation and step into a power of being able to communicate thoroughly and effectively, you'll come into a stance of growth, Capricorn. It could be a situation where somebody's trying to run away from you, trying not to talk to you because of whatever situation of the past. They're not really they're not really open to facing communication with you, but you'll evolve. They'll evolve once they stop running away, once they come in and communicate. Okay? Wow. What else we got for Capricorn? Three of Cups here. Could have been a situation in which she was dealing with a third party, or if that was an intimate relationship, or you can be dealing with a probably intimate relationship in which partying, drug habits, alcohol habits was a little too much, or you could be dealing with community, friends, family, co-workers, or whatever the case may be, and it's probably asking you to step into this energy of abundant celebration with those around you. This Ten of Swords letting me know that you were facing a difficult situation, that you had to accept the reality of it, um, because it happened, right? Life happened, and you just have to face it. And you being, it's like you're trying to keep it together, but deep down, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a loss of control, and there's a an abuse of power here. Um, Maybe with the major arcana, it's like an abuse of power, or maybe just kind of just forcing you to like stand on your own 2 feet when you really just want to curl up into a ball in a corner. Um, which is kind of making you resistant, which is why we have the Seven of Swords here, running away from that. But it is telling me that, once you face certain difficult situations, you'll step into a power of emotional evolvement and healing around friends, family, and loved ones, because that's needed for you right now. Yep. Revelations, you'll have a tower moment. If it hasn't, hit you or come to you yet, like it will. It will. Um yep. Again, major arcanas on the board. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six major arcanas on the board right now for you, Capricorn. Okay. Um Abundant, revelations, cooperation. So that combination of cards right here is kind of letting me know, it's like once you step into getting back into the habit of being around friends and family, or getting back to feeling like yourself, you understand why something happened the way it did, and spiritually inclined, you know what I'm saying, uh to elevate, to allow you to heal completely, um being a little more balanced in your energies, Capricorn. Temperance card here being cooperation, Sagittarian energy. Okay, so it's it's like Virgo. Maybe it's just an Earth side thing. You have to get out of your own way. You have to get out of your own way, Capricorn. Let's get some clarification out here for you. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? What needs to be clarified? What needs to be clarified? The masculine energy, whether it's male or female, that I'm talking to, that resonates with this message, and whoever this message is for, their masculine energy is kind of what needs to be healed at the moment, as opposed to Virgo, whose feminine energy needs to be healed at the moment, because your Emperor is coming out. Your King of Coin is coming out. Your masculine side needs to be healed. You're probably deep within emotions because this Eight of Cups is up here. Three of Cups is up here. Could be dealing with a water sign. Could have water signs in your chart. Or the influence is just a lot of emotions that run deep. Clarification. Six of Coins in the reverse. Someone's being a little selfish. Could be a little reckless with money. Someone here is not seeing the value of the little things. Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Stuck in the past. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Blocked. Spirituality. Okay. So, Six of Coins in the reverse, Six of Cups in the reverse. Definitely means that emotional fulfillment is lacking. And financial security is lacking. Someone here could be a little reckless with money. Someone here is not understanding how that affects other people. Someone here is probably lacking in priority. It may not be you, but the person you're dealing with. Maybe stuck in the past, which is probably why you can't heal from this situation. It's probably what's keeping you trying to run away from communication, or just trying to accept the situation for what it is, that somebody is not up to par with how you deal with things as a partner. And this is causing you to be blocked spiritually. And spirit is here. Spirit is here. You have the Tower, you have the Temperance, you have the Emperor, you have the Chariot, you have the Judgment, and you have the Hierophant. And this is letting me know that like spirit wants you to get off that earthly plane and get into a little more into them. you know like, what is your relationship with spirit? What is your relationship with your inner self? And it's like you use your confidence or your inner power for other things, except to take care of yourself, except to like understand what's going on around you. And any more clarification? Dishonor, the King of Coins. I mean, the King of Cups, excuse me, in reverse. Nine of coins. Confident in your skill. Like I said, like you need to use your spirituality for elevating yourself and not to just get what you want, not to manipulate people, not to use your magic, you know what I'm saying, and charm to elevate. You got to use it for good, and you be like, "Well, what do you mean?" And it's like, how are you treating yourself and how are you treating the people who would do anything for you? Queen of Wands here. Manipulation. Yep. Like I said, you can't just use your charm. You can't use your charm for, to get what you want or to like smooth out a situation at all the time. You have to have a relationship with God or with your higher self or whoever it is that you pray to at the end of the day, because it is bigger than you. It is. Two cards came out. Yep. Get into the bottom line. Five of Wands. Yikes. You're looking at a conflict here. So I don't know why there's a tense situation here in which you got to get to the bottom line. Um, Perhaps the battle is within yourself. Maybe you know what you deserve and you're not allowing yourself to get it, or you're managing to settle. And perhaps the reality of the situation is that spirit is letting me know with the Hierophant here and the Ten of Swords here is that you wasn't supposed to settle for that. Whatever it was, you wasn't supposed to settle for it. And that's why you have to accept the realities of the situation because it didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Even if you were to make adjustments to make it work, it was like that's not what you were supposed to settle for. That's what spirit is letting me know off the bat right there. Okay, anything else for Capricorn here? Real love, Barbie. So I feel like I'm talking to a very either feminine person or somebody who's just very into their looks or high maintenance. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's letting me know that you gotta pour love into yourself. You gotta pour love into yourself. Okay? But you also have to get out of your own way. You also have to allow yourself to heal. You can't run away from difficult situations. You protect yourself from the streets. You know what that's letting me know? That you probably dealt with somebody who's for the streets. Because maybe that's what you're used to. Or maybe you expected somebody to be that way. But it's like, Spirit is like, why are you settling? Why are you allowing yourself to be limited? And you probably thought this is what you wanted. But it's like, maybe it is what you want. But right now, it doesn't seem like that's what it is that you need to have right now. And it's letting me know with this Three of Cups here that there is a support system. There is a support system, and you cannot run away from it. You cannot run away from it because you think you're embarrassed, or it's just one of those things where it's like you're not ready to face people. But like I said, Seven of Swords here is like running away from a difficult situation is not going to help you. It's not. You got to look for ways to evolve. Or you just got to express to people, that it's not the time for you to be around other motherfuckers. You know? Got to protect what's generational, your family, your bloodline. Use your instincts when it comes down to protecting your energy. Okay? Use your instincts about who's a dark cloud around you. Okay? Be careful about who's for the streets. There's no excuses when it comes down to your happiness. Um especially when it's coming from you, when you're in charge of that. Okay, uh, like there's no reason to seek out um other people, or there's no reason to seek out desperate needs when you're down. Okay, um, you could have very much have found out somebody was cheating, or a romantic situation, whether what it was, um, or or you probably started to move on from a situation, but for some reason it's saying dead the whole being hard on yourself and hard against other people. Okay, dead your own dark cloud. Be aware of what energies you're putting out there as well, Capricorn. Um, let's see what else. Use your instincts when it comes to your your own bad vibes, as far as where they're coming from, where they stem from, because it's like going to therapy. Once you know where the issue stems from, then you know how to deal with it. You know how to work with it. Okay? Switch it up. Step into your instincts more, Capricorn. It's a blessing in disguise when you switch it up. Give yourself new energy. Calm, cool, collected. Okay? Um, try meditation. Try to avoid self medication. Okay, because sometimes we could alternate our perspectives if we inebriate too much, and speak your truth. It's not anybody else's, you know what I mean, and you don't always have to defend yourself, but stay in your truth. Okay, it's speak up about anything that you feel has been done against you. Okay, that's the Queen of Swords energy right there. She's just letting motherfuckers know. Um, it says, believe it or not, it's a hex against your ancient wisdom. Okay, even if your own bad vibes, something could just be like blocking your spirituality, and that's where that Ace of Wands is coming in. This was an interesting reading, Capricorn. Okay, kind of like Virgo, maybe just the Earth sign thing to get out of your own way, but Capricorn, you got a lot of work to do, honey. Um, and I hope you get there. I don't see why not. Okay, you got so much going for you, and all these major arcana cards. You need to ask your spirit guides for help, because they want to be asked. They want to assist you. All right, Capricorn. Until next time, babies. Peace and love.